Dun dun dun.
Right, okay.
Oh.
Really, that's disgusting. I would never do something like that.
I'm so sorry you can hit me again because I was being stupid. I'm only getting hit when I'm stupid.
So in other words, he gets hit all the time.
Yeah, because I'm stupid.
Oh. Comedy gold. We know what it's about.
Violence.
Violence, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. I like to lick violence. Yeah. I like to pour violence all over my chest and buttock.
Ultra-violence.
No, I don't like ultra-violence. Yeah. It's all northern.
I've heard they're actually making a stage play of Clockwork Orange.
Why would they do that? You've got a film that works. It was all done with brutalist architecture. You got Malcolm McDowell, who couldn't get any other role ever.
Yeah. I mean, I love. He became. He did stuff, but that defined him, and he did a lot of latter day. I'm the English gentleman in this film.
Yeah.
Perhaps best summed up when he was in the South Park episode where he was doing a retelling of Great Expectations, because the English character in South Park's called Pip, and they said Pip is actually named after the central character in Great Expectations.
Yeah.
And he reads the story, and it just opens like, "Hello, I'm a British person." And he doesn't actually have a name, he's just a British person.
He's a British person.
Reads the Dickens Great Expectations. Which,
I loved how Robert Smith from The Cure appeared on it.
Yes, and that was the real Robert Smith
the real
too.
Robert Smith, and no one believed them for a long time. Oh, that's why it's like that.
What's like what?
Oh, it's got the gasket that goes on there, and it's dropped down, so it's hard to fill.
Yeah, he's saying that like it means something. This every time. I'm not sure if there's been a single video where you've used the e-cig that there hasn't been a comment. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
And
it goes in my mouth, you see.
And
when
what
things
doesn't?
go in my mouth, I check them out.
Yeah.
I make sure they're free of cankers.
Yeah. So yeah, it is an e-cig, and he's putting the the nicotine juice in it.
Nicotine juice. Yeah.
What flavour is it today?
Today it's creamy vanilla.
Creamy vanilla.
In my e-cigarette.
The gayest of all nicotines.
No, there is a chocolate soldier.
So when AIDS's feeling a bit down, he has a suck on a chocolate soldier.
I do. And I go, I remember my days in England. Oh, the Royal Marines. I better not say that too loud, because one of them will kill me.
Yeah. That's always the dodgy bit on making jokes about people who can kill you.
Yeah, they do.
Because they might.
They might, yeah.
Again, apropos of nothing, there's a story from, it was a year or so ago. It was dumb as shit. It was like some stupid chat show on Australian daytime TV.
As you do.
Yeah, okay. And they decided, for whatever reason, to make fun of this guy because he was a big buffy guy. They've got a photo of this guy who's a big buffy guy. And I read this, they caused outrage. Okay, what's this? Okay, we're going to make fun of this guy. We're saying he must be stupid because he's so beefed up. You know, he can't be spending any time on his brain. And then I looked at the picture of the guy and I was thinking, while that may well be true, I wouldn't trash talk a guy who looked like that because he could twist my fucking head off.
Exactly.
Okay, and then it gets a bit further, and he's not just a big muscly guy, and he was fucking stacked. He turns out he's Special Forces. He is an Australian Special Forces soldier. Okay,
Whoops.
So he doesn't just look dangerous.
He actually
He is.
Quite
And so
dangerous.
this goes quite by the by, whether it's like, you should show a bit more respect for an active service person or not. But it's just, this is a person who's trained to kill you with a pair of tweezers.
Yeah.
Okay?
Much, yeah.
Kill you by giving you a fierce look.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. I'm breaking cover to deploy fierce look.
Yeah. It's like, why? So there's the two-pronged thing of why you wouldn't pick on him. First, he's a serviceman. He's on active service. Maybe you should be a bit more respectful. And second, he could fucking kill you.
Really, with a thought.
And then if you thought that's
mind bullets.
If you think that story didn't get worse, the guy is actually a VC recipient.
Oh, fuck.
The highest military award for gallantry in the British Empire, of which we are still part.
Yes.
And how did he win the VC? While an armed engagement is taking place, he actually drew fire. They were surrounded and outnumbered, and there was some wounded. In fact, I think at least one of his platoon died, unfortunately. He actually drew fire. He walked out into the open, blasting away, so the various jihadis would shoot at him, not at his mates.
So they could then open a channel.
Yeah, and it was basically how he got... They were pinned down, surrounded, outnumbered, and they basically only got out because he said, you know what? If I jumped out into the open and started throwing hand grenades and biting people's faces off, they'd concentrate on me for a while. And it worked, and he was, besides just acting... as they say, the highest award for gallantry. So these people were fucking picking on a guy who could kill them, but had just won it.
Yeah, they really didn't think that through, did they?
There was not thinking, but mind you, what happened after that?
Yeah.
Because it was a lady-focused chat show, and it was the one who used to be on the music channel, Yumi Steins. And just seriously, the sort of vile shit people attacked her with. Also not cool, just by the by. Just factually say, you said some things that were really stupid and really fucked, and what the hell is wrong with you? Including George Negus was on there. One of the most respected, long-serving Australian journalists. He didn't say anything as bad as the rest. He kind of joined in, but it's like, seriously, dude, how much does your brain have to not work to make statements like that? Every now and then when someone says something so stupid... I wonder what the fuck is going on.
And then, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so, see, this is the way our minds work. This is normally how, sometimes people who follow me on Twitter or Facebook will see many, many hours before a TFU video ever goes live, me posting, hey, give me some suggestions.
Give me some suggestions, or we'll be here all night looking at the computer for stories.
And then it's like, it takes 6 or more hours for me to actually post the video. And they say, well, first we've actually got to centre on things.
Where have you been? Your video's like, well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. We're looking up stuff. We're trying to think of which one can we actually say, hopefully.
Is this okay, or did a child die?
I have kind of tried to get across.
Yeah.
Yes, when people send me stuff about kids dying and stuff, it is fucked up.
No.
But I'm really unlikely to use it as a topic for a video where I could either be seen to be profiting from such awful suffering, or possibly making a light of it. Yeah. So once anyone's death's involved...
A house full of orphans died. Oh, that's a crack up.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, look, by all means, even though we don't use all the suggestions, because we can't, because we get heaps, and I still appreciate it. I love the interaction. That's why I use the social media.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't like the interaction at all.
Yeah, but that's...
I had to do 3 emails today, and
the dyslexia,
and it was to the same guy, and I was on the phone to him while I was emailing him.
That seems a bit superfluous.
No, I had to be an invoice for the road. And I fucked it up completely.
What a surprise! AZ had to put something in writing and it didn't go according to plan.
And I got a phone call. Did you do that invoice yet, dude? It's a month late. And I'm going, I really didn't. I've not been well.
No.
And he went, okay, I'll do it, but I need some numbers and some details from you. So I do it. And he says, you've got to put your ABN on it, your Australian business number or company number. I don't have one. I'm not allowed. And he said, right, they're going to take 50% of it as tax. And I'm going, I don't want them to. And he said, they're gonna. So here's what you do. You put in a hobby form. Oh my God. So he PDF'd it at me. Right, and I got the PDF, and there's all this writing for 6 pages, and I'm reading it, batting off. Reading it, rubbing one out. Reading it, another one. Reading it. I think I'll do that one, and that one. So then I had to get the PDF on the computer and write on it. And so I've got my mouse, I'm nearly crying, because I'm clicking on stuff and it's not letting me do anything. And I'm going, I don't understand. And then finally I looked around and said, do you want to mark up and sign it? I'm going, I do have to sign it. So I clicked on that and said, did you just want to write on it first? And I'm going, yeah, I do really want to write on it. Click. And then all of a sudden it's gone, another toolbar. Fuck, how many of these things do you need? So you can imagine me at the social media at this point.
Yeah.
Right, so another toolbar's come up and it said, you're a tool. And I'm going, oh, I'm fucking not, rubbing one out. And then it said, you can write Helvetica. And I'm going, I don't fucking know her. Who's she? What the fuck she want? What does she look like? Have I met her? Was I on drugs?
I think she's Germanic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So
Big
she's
Helga holding beer.
This
and
blonde chick
plaits.
who can punch shit out of me is going, it puts the lotion on its skin and then it writes all the form. And so I did that and put X's in the boxes where appropriate. And I put my name on it 4 times. And then I put my address on it. It's yours, actually. And then it's Angry Studios, because that's where I live. It's a secret. I don't. And then it's got a box that you got to sign, and I'm going, how the fuck do I sign it? Do I type my signature? That's going to look like shit. The first government that looks like that is going to go, he's not taking this for real. He's probably a tax avoider. Let's kill him. Send the army guy. And then I said, hang on, you can make a signature. And it says, do you want to draw your signature? And I'm going, yeah, I do. With your mouse? Oh, I really don't want to do that. And I'm going, okay, I'm going to draw a signature. And I made it really big and it looked okay, you know. And so then I put it in and resized it and, you know, and resized it and then circumcised it, then stretched it and then put it down. And then it was done. And I emailed that off to the guy and the guy said, okay, I'll put it in. It looks like it's worked. And I've gone, oh, it's only taken me 4 hours. And I was supposed to have a sleep, you see. That's why I'm so shit today. And I didn't. And I was going, oh, Angry's going to be angry. Fucking the Reverend Doctor's going to be angry. Everyone's going to be angry. And then my ex-wife rang up. She was angry. And then I'm just going, oh, I'm not winning. So I then went, fuck it. I went into town and went to work. And I was late for that. Yep. Even though I was early.
My point being, the reason it sometimes takes a while for the video to come out is we get distracted.
Yeah, and social media, I know.
And we go on all these tangents, but we eventually settle it, and we have settled.
Text comes in and says, blah, 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 in Russian. I go, what's that in Russian? And then Angry will go, it's someone said hello, and they put like a smiley face. And I go, there's fucking smiley face. And they say there's a colon with a parenthesis. And I'm going, what? Hold it this way round. Oh, it's a smiley face. See, not good at the social media.
Yeah.
Hence, you know, don't find me on Facebook.
No, you kind of have to go through me, essentially.
Yeah, it's best. You can call me if you've got my number. I don't hand it out, though.
Yeah, you don't do the... What's that chickie babe's name with the call me maybe? Although you do say that to people. Random strangers.
I lick them first, though.
Yeah. And hence the calls never come.
There's one guy, he was a big fat guy and he was sitting on a milk crate and he was smiling as I was licking him.
Yeah, those
he
milk crate
tasted
guys.
Funny, though.
Yeah, like sour milk.
Yeah. Weird.
Those milk crate guys like. Well, anyway, there we're a bit sort of discursive and
I'm just
get
thinking,
distracted.
call me maybe in my head now.
All right, so that's got us in the right vibe, and we'll TFU it up now.
All right, I've filled this up. It's ready to go.
All right, we're on.